Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Hope all of you are in good health and also in good wealth because health is also wealth, but at the same time, wealth is wealth, which is rizq. And we mostly talk about wealth here and finance. So it's important too. But not as important as it should be. Well, that's how our minds work, right? We think of wealth as something that we actually own or possess ourselves, or we might take it somewhere with us or keep accumulating, but that's not the case. Where, on the other hand, Allah says that He gives rizq and He takes it back and He tests us with rizq and family, with wives and kids and everybody that we love or anything that we love in this world. But imagine loving wealth more than people, which that was the reason that I said that wealth is not as important. But it is of obviously a factor that we should consider in our lives, and that's why we work for. All right. So let's go and take a look at how the market is doing since we had a session yesterday. And on that session, we talked about how the market is going to be manipulated and we might see a downfall, which I mostly shown you uh, the charts like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and all the others, even USDT, USD against all the other currencies, which is the DXY chart. So far, it has been going very well planned. Obviously, when the market pumps just a little bit, everybody gets excited. And yeah, we do get some good moves in altcoins as well, but generally it doesn't mean like that's the case, because I'm gonna show you in a while that I just told you guys yesterday that unless we break above this trend line, we're not gonna go up. You can see that it happened the same on ETH BTC chart, and it's not confirmed. I shared it with you guys as well in the community chat in the Bitcoin signals group that we have to confirm with ETH BTC in order to position ourselves entirely. Otherwise, we just trade and we make some money and we get out. We don't hold positions for long period of time. And the same thing you can see with Zcash, that it's going very well. I don't know why how I don't have my two scenarios. So one was like we're gonna come something like this, then we might go up, or we would wait for a breakout above this zone, then we will trade Zcash. Otherwise, in any case, it shows me that this line and this entire zone is going to be broken, and actually Zcash will come and test these levels. So that was the case as well. Now let's go and start actually with US dollar so we can finally see what is going to happen again. We want to keep doing things every single day so we are aware of what is going to happen. Now, yesterday, when I talked about the US dollar index, you can see that I previously told you it can do a double top, but then according to what the market condition overall tells me, I told you that it can be pushed from this 99 level and actually go to 101. That's still a possibility, but as long as we are staying below 100, there's a chance that the price would go down. And in the other case is that how are we going to confirm if the price is going to go down? So first of all, let's take a look at what actually happened that we got this line. So first of all, the trend was broken, right? When a trend is broken, we're looking for lower highs to keep making us lower lows and the market goes down. But in this case, you can see another manipulation that instead obviously there was a breakout, but the price went and closed back above the line. So this candle was obviously below, it couldn't retest fully. The next candle came and closed above, then the next candle closed above. Then we had a bullish engulfing candle that took us back to the resistance. Then after a while, we got some rejections, then another bearish engulfing, then another one, and we all have stopped back at the line of support. Now, what do I think would happen at this point? So for me, I believe this support needs to be broken. This line of support that the manipulation has happened, even the price, let's say that it has fallen from this top and it might just go back below, what it can do is make something like this and move toward the upside. Otherwise, a good confirmation to ensure that the US dollar is losing against all the other currencies its dominance and it's going to get devalued more, we would want it to go below 99. So it will be something like this. So we actually want to see a lower high forming now below 99 on daily to confirm. The other way to see it is the same lower high formed after we come from this double top down, we should see it forming here. Then we can say that it's going to go up, but most probably if we see it coming down here and making a W-shaped form, then it gives us a way to go higher, not actually lower. So keep these probabilities in mind. You don't have to overinvest. I haven't given you guys an exact prominent analysis in the couple of 1 or 2 days or 3 days because the market condition is that way. If I see good trades, I will give you. And for that reason, I should take it first myself. Other than that, we share obviously all the ideas in the 100x groups, but that is absolutely on you if you're going to take it. Those are just ideas that we talk about. But for the signal, what I'm going to take, I have to buy it first, then I'll tell you guys. Otherwise, I don't. So remember, it's very important for me to make money, and it's very important not to lose money. So when I give you guys a signal, it really means that, and definitely you will have to have the knowledge of trading it yourself. Otherwise, it's not worth to take that trade just because I said it. Okay? Yes, it is accurate. I give that to myself sometimes, all the times, that it is accurate, but that doesn't mean that you should go and do that. You can fact check everything. I have shared the insights with you, and I will probably release this month's trading, which we have done in a very, very bad market, but still, I believe we should be good and we should still be in positive. Once I calculate all of them and share it with you guys, then we will know. We still have 3 days, so let's forget about that. USDT dominance. So what did I tell you guys yesterday? That we might actually see it going higher. Now, if we come in the daily, we can see that we are gaining some rejections from here. And where is the level of demand? So there are two levels. One is the top of this previous candle, which we are right now. There is a level of support. So if you put a line, a horizontal line, you can see that it's interacting with this. The body of the candle, obviously, we're going to take that. Because if you come in the line chart, you can see that the price actually was there. So this is the high. It was broken. It is being retested. Very important. Unless it is broken and gives us an... You can see we are still in a higher high in daily, but on weekly we are in a lower high. But it doesn't mean that it cannot go up from here. So let me fix my candle pattern. So what you can see here is a very big bullish engulfing before these two candles, which has formed as a base here, which gives us a support zone. Now, there is another level, which is another level of support, which is down below here. But I think it will get invalidated if we break this one. So let's see what will happen. So another scenario could be we will make a double bottom in Bitcoin by making a double top on USDT as well, because it obviously follows the path of USD, which we did make a double top. Okay, so right now at these points, it's better to take profits. That's why I did tell you guys to take profits at these levels and don't get hyped too quickly. I showed you guys exactly why this is the case, and I shared the charts with you in the signals group. Yeah, that's it for USDT dominance. Let's check BTC dominance. So you can see that we are having a retest to this level that was recently broken by force, but from a level lower, which previously, if you go and check these at 25 September, I have shown you guys here that this was a breakout and this could be the retest for us to follow higher. Now we're back to the same level. We're exactly back to the same level. Yes, I don't have it in chart, but I remember this. I these charts and prices are printed in my head. Okay, I am always involved with them. So you can go and check in that 27 September, 25th September videos that I have talked about this, that Bitcoin dominance is going to go up. And that was the reason Bitcoin fell and every other thing fell even harder, because when Bitcoin comes down, the Bitcoin dominance goes up and every other altcoin loses significantly. Now what we're seeing is Bitcoin dominance coming up. But it's a little bit different than it was at this price, because on a higher time frame, what we're seeing is a confirmation of a downtrend for Bitcoin dominance. Okay, will it try to go up above this level or above this? Anything could happen. If we are about to see $69,000 and that will come into effect, this will go up. It will break all these 60% levels, but we need to first go above it, right? So the probability, this is still valid. If the price comes, we can start accumulating back our altcoins at this level. If we get a good rejection, then once it comes back, it might probably break even this level and go to the lower levels, which what we have is here. Okay, very simple, nothing too complicated. Otherwise, what will happen otherwise? Otherwise, it will break here, then it will take Ethereum to $2,000 if we go back lower. Trust me, it can. I have seen it in the past. It can happen again. Now, let's look at the total chart as well. So total, although the point of breakout is here, but if things get rejected with Bitcoin, doesn't matter what total would do. The point that I have shown you guys before is 2.44 trillion, this line, and this entire zone. If Bitcoin tries to go 69,000, then we might actually see this level. So we keep tracking it. We will keep doing our adjustments with the price from time to time to get the best scenario possible. Total 2. I told you guys yesterday that this is not a breakout, and it is trying to break this level, but it still hasn't happened. Let me make things a little bit clear. So still remember these probabilities. What I would want to show you guys is this. So in order for us to really go higher, let me make some more adjustment. We need to go above this box, like completely break it, because people that have put their stop losses above 95, 94, 97,000 in Bitcoin, which I'm gonna show you today on liquidations heat map, we want them to be liquidated first and make a higher low. So how would that look like? If we want things to go back to normal, we want them to get liquidated, we want a retest, then we want a continuation. which I don't know until when it can continue. Maybe we will reach back to 100K or to 107K, but we will decide at those levels what are we gonna do. But this is the overall view. Otherwise, you can see that Bitcoin has reached its level of supply. It is a very good supply level on the daily. The moment I will become more optimistic as if we actually break. So I let things go, okay, to actually make the breakout happen. Then once it comes down, then I will buy it. If you think it's gonna go from my hand and I won't be able to do it, bro, take a look at all the other times that I have traded. Okay, it's not gonna go anywhere. Even if I come and buy at $126,000, I want to be sure and confirm that I'm buying a higher low, not a high price and chasing the candles that keeps printing for me. I want to buy it at the lowest level. So what did I tell you guys is to buy actually this level. Yes, I have previously told you guys to buy this level too. I personally bought it myself. It is cheaper than 125,000. Okay. And even these levels too, it is cheaper than 125,000, but it's nothing compared to how much I have sold at these tops. I did buy a little bit here, and even when it was coming lower, but you can see that I buy the red candles other than buying the green candles. That's not how it works. For me, it doesn't work like that. Okay. So we need to see a confirmation before I deploy. Otherwise, I would let it come down so I can buy this probability. Otherwise, when it falls and I don't give a signal here, it will take us to either 74,000 or lower 69,000, which I am gonna show you this scenario that it has been playing since a very long time. This was the projection I made. You can think that I was crazy at that time, but I told when the price was sitting at 108,000, at 116,000. You can see that it's been happening. And if we don't actually flip this and move above it, I am not gonna tell you that this is a very good way to do it. Let me show you another one. Um, where did it go? Yes, look at how far we came. You can see that I did buy here, but that's the thing. This trade of mine is in break even right now because it was broken and I had no hurry to sell this, but I did sell here. Okay, that's the only point. Now, did I buy at this level? No. Instead, I bought Solana, I bought other coins, I bought Zcash, I bought so many others because they were even cheaper than Bitcoin. But in order to regain, you can see I have a level at 101,000, which should be reclaimed. I have this level that was recently broken, which I wanted to be taken back, which was 94,000. So it's very, very much important for me to see those before actually deciding to do something or position myself largely in crypto. And yeah, I showed you guys Ethereum as well. We need to flip this 3,080 to 3,200 level, which is the entire zone. Once we do flip it with something like this, then I will have the probability that we will go higher to chase the higher levels. Otherwise, I'm good. I'm actually good. I told you guys to buy here. I'm good with that. You can take profits here. I told you that. No worries for me. Yes, I haven't bought anywhere here. Ethereum, I have sold my Ethereum at these levels. I haven't bought yet. Solana. Solana, same thing. Even yesterday I told you guys you can take profits here because we haven't broken this level yet. Can it possibly do that? Yes, if it does, then I will wait for the pullback, then I will buy it there. That is the point of trading. that you take money, you make profit, and you let it go. If later on we get a position, we get it. Otherwise, you just let it go. You don't chase the green candles. You can see my chart. It doesn't have any green or red candle because I don't want my mind to absolutely think in any way that if the price is going up or down. Although I don't get manipulated by those red and green candles, but it is much easier and simpler for me to just have it in black and white and see clearly where things are going. That is my winning point, and that has worked best for me. It's up to you how you want to take it. You need to get good at that, but for me, I don't want colors to be involved in my chart. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah. If it's gonna come down to 100 level, then I will buy there, or I will just let it go. Huh? Long term means something else. For the long term, I can keep buying and I can keep them until it reaches 300, until it reaches 350 or 500 or 1000, whatever price it goes. I don't know, but that's what long term means. Sol BTC, nothing has happened. This is what I want for Solana to outperform Bitcoin. Hasn't happened yet. Once it happens, then I would let you guys know as well. But Solana against Ethereum is very good at this level. It is trying hard. What I told you yesterday as well was that if Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin, Solana is going to outperform Ethereum. Because the market cap is less, it is more attractive, it has come down a lot, it will give very good returns, so why not? You understand now? Zcash, yeah, I talked about Zcash. There's nothing much to talk. I have shown you these probabilities. It's really nothing special about it at this point. Same for it against BTC, you can see it's losing significantly. Once it reclaims back this level, then it will be a greater play than Bitcoin. And same thing for Ethereum. If we go up back above uh, this zone, then it will be a good play. Sounds of motorcycle. It is how Karachi is, by the way. Sounds come, you cannot avoid it. I don't know if it got recorded, but anyway. Gold, yes, we are seeing some more rejections in gold, which I did talk about yesterday, which is a good thing. Against BTC, it's getting weakened, but the gold itself is still strong against USD, which it should be. USD is a Ponzi, but gold is not. It also means that if Bitcoin performs well, gold against BTC will fall, but it doesn't mean that gold will come down. Yes, it does come down if people actually sell their gold for Bitcoin, which I believe at some point in the future, a lot of people will come to that realization that Bitcoin is much better asset than gold. I think we are done with the charts. Let's go and see and make the last conclusion about today's analysis. We're going to see the liquidation heat map and where we can actually see all the futures gamblers get liquidated, which will make the market healthy. Okay. I can see liquidations. I mean, it's being built a lot around 238, 240 million below $85,000. So if long traders are going to get liquidated, we will have to come where? Below 85,000. Where is it? Here. I just showed you, right? I don't even have to, come and check all these. But anyways, I can see that in the price very easily. very easily. On the weekly, you can see all the shorts are liquidated, but we have longs in play. So if we get rejected from here, longs will be liquidated massively, then the price will go up. Always it has happened before. Now, the other one for the longs are actually going above 95,000, even until 100K, that these short traders will get liquidated. But in the 3 day, I can see more liquidity being built in for Bitcoin in the short term. So we might actually see it coming down because that's what the chart is also telling me. That's what the US dollar is also telling me. And that is what liquidation heat map is also telling me. So it's quite possible that we actually go 85,000 or below first, then actually move to higher price levels, liquidating all the gambling traders and futures and margin inside crypto. So they always lose. They will never ever win, neither in this life nor in the afterlife. But that is really upon Allah. We should understand that. But Allah has clearly stated that we shouldn't be trading on leverage because it's not about leverage, it's about the interest that is involved. So Allah has prohibited interest, and we should not actually do that. Very simple. So both of these liquidation heat maps are showing me the exact same thing. Now, let me see if anybody has any questions for me in the community. And then, okay, so for nothing, guys, if you have questions, let me know. But if you don't, then I will just end the meeting. Let's check out the social interest. I like to use Google Trends for checking the social interest in crypto, if it has increased or no. Google Trends. Why am I keep thinking? Okay, now we need to check for cryptocurrencies. This is also a good indicator of what is going to happen and the market according to how people are thinking, not in Pakistan, overall in the world. So yes, as I told you, the interest in crypto is increasing like in the past day. And in the 7 days, did a little bit of spike. Over time, nobody is interested in the last 7 days. The past 30 days, it is flat. So not much people are searching cryptocurrency at all. If we just check Bitcoin, it is also dropping. So let's check it on the 7 days. Okay, same thing, same exact thing. But I think Zcash will have a lot of search. So this thing is falling because people are coming and buying the top of it. Assalamu alaikum, Aban. How are you doing? Okay, do you have questions or anything for me to do analysis on? Seems like people that have money in Switzerland, they are searching to maybe shift their money in Zcash. Money launderers. I'm joking, by the way. Um, what was it? Zero knowledge proof. Hmm. People are losing interest in this too. So there aren't much liquidity in the market. People are actually broke. They don't know how to make money. They don't know how to invest money anymore. There is so much FUD going on about crypto that absolutely nobody is interested. So when I see this, I think that the market is in very good condition because the tourists, they are out and they will never ever make it if they are not constantly doing anything. ZBCN short term, as Aster, Hbar, also Litecoin. Bro, I think Aster is not Sharia compliant. I'll check it. Hbar, Litecoin, ZBCN, they are Sharia compliant. So, guys, if you want to check your Sharia compliant, uh, Sharia compliance status for cryptocurrencies, you can come to sharlife.my. They're actually our partner. The links, I will give you the reference link in below in the description. If you just want to click it, you will come to this website. Now, what we're gonna search is, for example, ZBCN, you can see that it's Sharia compliant. And if you search, what is it? Aster, it shouldn't be. Aster, Aster is gray. So it falls in the gray area. But since it's Aban asking me, he is in the team of Halal Portfolio, I'm going to just let you know how it is doing, but I certainly don't recommend you trading it because it falls in the gray area. Take care of that, brother. Aster USDT. By the way, sorry, I forgot to say that he is going to be instructing people inside Halal Portfolio. So if you guys have questions, you can ask Aban. He is very, very good with his trades. I have traded with him personally and I have made money with his analysis. I am not saying that it is a financial advice. That is up to you what you think, but I am saying that he is very good and he is now an instructor inside Halal Portfolio with very good knowledge of crypto and blockchain. Now, Aster is at this situation. It is looking good. It is in a level of demand, but if we think that it is, if we have enough evidence that it is halal, then we can trade it. I could have bought so many times. I shared something on Twitter when people were buying these points and after literally all these tops. I told you guys what I am gonna buy it below $1. Look at where it went. It was $1. $1 is here, right? Exactly. So below $1, it gave me so many times the chance to actually buy it, and you could see that I could have made profit multiple times, but I tried avoiding it. That the point is not about making money, it's about making halal money that we are sure of. Okay, what was the other one? H bar. Let's go and see H bar. I will add it here. H bar USDT. Okay. Man, this is very good. The bar is very good. I haven't got the chance. You have been mentioning it since 1 or 2 days, but I really haven't gotten the chance to analyze this. This is very good, but I would warn you. about one thing, that if you want to take an entry, uh, it might, because this zone have become really obvious, although the manipulation has happened before, and it might be a very good price to actually accumulate this. And the TP levels are also looking nice. But what I am not comfortable with is that I will show you in daily, as here, that this resistance is still valid on daily, and it has reached a level of resistance. And if you narrow down this zone and just take the wicks, because in daily we're just looking at the wicks, it gives me a supply level here that needs to break before we actually go higher. It needs to break this way, then it will shoot like this. Otherwise, we want to see something like this again, then we can trade here. Or, in my opinion, we might actually kick some people out before actually going up, which it will look like something like this, then this. High possibility to actually see this below this level if people have taken a lot of leverage. Uh, Please be mindful of that. I actually, if you have invested here, because I'm sure you do, you were in profit today. So if you have, then your stop loss should be somewhere in your break even, right at this line, in my opinion. Because if we come the second time, we might not actually form a double bottom here. It will go below it. Then it will reclaim the level. Then it will go up. I want to see the manipulation. And I have talked about Bitcoin and everything else that they are not in the good position. So that affects the market. Aster, Hbar, Litecoin. Okay, let's go and first see ZBCN. I will tell you about Litecoin as well. Let me show you ZBCN. I shared the chart. Oops, that is Zig. I shared the chart that this is what I think. So I bought more ZBCN at these levels. The levels that I sold was around 44. Right at these closings, I have sold, or it was here somewhere. I sold a lot of ZBCN in order for it to actually go lower. So I have accumulated a little bit here. Then I have taken profits here. If it comes back down to this line of support anywhere here, I will buy at the confirmation of price action. Otherwise, I would let the breakout happen, at least reclaim this zone and reach this resistance. If we come back and hold this line of support, then I can trade it to higher levels. Otherwise, it can fall back below into something like this. So these are all the probabilities. It's not at the buying position for me, really. My levels are very, very clear here. I might be wrong. It might do actually something crazier than this. Who knows? Might just do something. Litecoin, bro, I talked about Litecoin when it was at 83, 82, that it can go up from that place. At this point, there is a slight, not in daily, not in weekly, there is no resistance. But if we come to 4 hour, you can see this. So we don't want to buy these, right? If we have gotten some very special candles, which are pin bars, we don't want to actually buy here. We would want to take profit. But if you want to enter back, I recommend you to wait for it to come back down to these levels or wait for the confirmation. Same Same probabilities for all the coins, but in different levels, different places, a little up and down. That is all I think. Do you have more questions, Aban, or anyone else? Do you guys have any other question? Please analyze Solana and gold. I did both of them. I did both of them. Guys, anything else? Aban, do you have anything to say or do, or is it done? Did I answer your questions? So I can just dismiss today's analysis. Okay, I think our brother can't respond because he told me he is busy. So let's go and end this meeting again in the name of Almighty Allah, the Most Merciful. I'm gonna see you guys, inshallah, very soon. If we think that our approach is best inside cryptocurrencies through probabilities, through whale order flow strategy, through strict investing in cryptocurrencies that are halal, you can certainly join our community. It is for free. Initially, we have an entire module that teaches you investing in crypto for free. It is like a 3-hour course. Then if you liked it, you can join our premium that you will get, inshallah, a lot of benefit there as well, like mentorship, live trading, and my own personal trades and portfolio, the things that I believe is halal and also fundamentally good for humanity. Inshallah, I will see you guys very soon. Allah Hafiz.